Hey friends, happy Wednesday. We are at the auction place. As you can tell, it's full back here. He just went in to drop it off, and then the paperwork, and then he'll come out and open up the back trunk and start hauling things out. It is a beautiful sunny day, but oh, we woke up in snow. There was snow on the deck and on the ground, and it is bitterly cold. So, it's easier not to talk when he's trying to get that. So, the clouds are dark. Of course, we're supposed to get snow Friday, but the winds are high again today, so it's only in the 30s, but it feels like in the 20s. So I just thought I would ride along with him today. I can feel it in my arthritic joints today, and yeah. But anyways, I just wanted to hop on and say hello and hope that your Wednesday is a great one, and I will chit chat with you later. Friends, I thought I would pop on and chit chat for a little bit as I'm sitting here with the heater on in the sunroom and the crochet mosaic blanket over my legs, long sleeve shirts, because it is stinking cold. I mean, the house is always at 71, but I'm telling you, the winds are blowing again, and it is like 30 degrees, but the wind chill makes it feel like 14 outside. It was cold this morning, but it's still cold in the house. That wind just makes the house just chill. But I was crocheting on that mosaic blanket this morning, and I got it completed. I got the whole blanket except for the border done. Now, the border on this one is called an envelope border, and I've never heard of such a thing or done anything like that. So she provided a link of her showing how to do it. So this morning, as I was having coffee, I watched it. It doesn't look that difficult. I mean, it's basically your typical crochet. You crochet around all four corners, and you put so many in each, or all sides, and you put so many stitches in each corner, so it makes it more rounded or square. But this one, you started on the edge, and because the way you always ended this, it always ended with the last stitch, and then you chain one, and then you went into the ending chain basically, and then you snipped your yarn. So that's right where you start. You don't start on the edge, you start in that chain, in the chain one, and you only don't go around the post, you go in the front of the post. And if I'm telling you, so I got one side done, and then on the bottom, instead of going through both loops, you go through the front loop. And then when you come up the other side, you'll be going through that chain one front loop, and then you'll have, telling you, my iPad's going off, and then you repeat that around on the top, and then you go and then you change colors, and then I have to do 2 rows of double crochet around the whole thing, and then I turn the blanket around and I repeat what I just did on the back side. So basically when you're done, you have 2 fabrics, you have what you stitched on the front, and then you have what's on the back. So it's like an envelope. And then all those extra strings and stuff there on the side, they'll just tuck inside. And what you do is that you just crochet or knitting, there's two lines or like a V. You have an outside, inside, inside, outside, basically on this one, and you're just going to single crochet through the two inside loops with your third color, so it gives it a decorative piping around it basically, and then it's done. So it's going to take longer than I thought. So so I put that down, and then I picked up my summer sweater, and I've been working on that, and was knitting on that, and stopped for lunch. And for lunch I had my salad, and in my salad is, like always, there's bacon bits, croutons, a turkey, raisins, an apple, a little bit of shredded cheese, Bolthouse ranch dressing, and of course whatever lettuce mix I add to it. So I had that. Then I had a snack size bag of chips, and then I had a snack size bag of Doritos for a snack this morning because I was hungry. And my grapes are all gone. I just have to, I got more grapes. I have to go wash them, and then I need to go put them in the jars. But I've been lazy. I haven't felt like doing it because it's cold. And then this cold weather has aggravated my arthritic joints, especially my tailbone. When I was in my 20s, and before I was pregnant with our oldest, Isaac, we had a cement porch, and Michigan winters back then were just awful. And the front porch had iced up, and we had walked gingerly up to the front door, and all I did was open the door, and my feet just went out from underneath me, and I hit real hard on my butt, and I couldn't sit on it without a pillow or anything like that. I didn't break it, but it was several months. And then oh, I don't know, 2 or 3 years later, when our son was born, he was probably 2 years old, not even that. The same house, went down into the basement, and it was an old wood kind of spiral around, and I missed a step, and the both of us went sliding down. You ever see those comics where you go boom, boom, boom on your butt? You know how kids used to like to go down the carpeted steps? Well, I did that. Saw the doctor for that. Nope, nothing was broke, it was bruised. But needless to say, you know, 40 years later, I have problems with it, especially, you know, anything. I probably got some arthritis in it and stuff like that. So that's been bothering me. It started last night, actually. Could not figure out why my lower back was just killing me. I had done housework. I swept floors, but nothing for it to hurt like that. So, and when I got up this morning and I could touch that area of where the tailbone, you know, on the back right there was very sensitive. So I'm sure that's it. But we took the stuff up to the online auction, and our stuff that we took up that should have went down yesterday is going to go down tonight. Their server went down yesterday, like 2 hours before the auction was supposed to start. So they, once they got it fixed, they extended it so it will go down tonight. So we have all that stuff that hopefully is selling and stuff. Well, and we know it's selling, but we don't know what it's going to go for until it goes down. So other than that, Miss Cali yesterday wasn't feeling well. What we're noticing is she can be okay during the day, the majority of the time, but it's at nighttime. But last night she started going back to not hardly eating, and she has a certain chair she likes to go into when she doesn't feel well. And then she goes into the bathroom, our bathroom, where it's dark. And one thing about cats, if you don't know, when they don't feel well, they don't like to be around anybody, and they will go hide. So, but today, I mean, she didn't wake us up early this morning either. We both woke up at the normal 10 to 7 that she normally would wake us up at, but we didn't hear anything, so we got up about 10 to 8. And but she's been eating today. And other than that, yesterday she was extra needy. She wanted Mr. Jerry all the time, and that was another tall tale sign. And she wanted to always be by me out here. She's out here, but she doesn't have to be beside me. She's on the floor sleeping right now. So I don't know. And then last night, we had went out. It was weigh-in day, and we had went and got some of those taco salads from our local cookie store. And Mr. Jerry had gotten a small taco salad, but he got with his what's that, potato and ham soup, a cup of it. And he said it was thick, super thick, thicker than gravy. But he ate both of them, and he said he shouldn't have ate that soup because I don't know, it bothered his stomach or something. So we didn't have supper last night, and so that's why my tracker had so many extra points. But about 7:30 I decided I better eat something, or I'm going to be snacking. And so I had a bowl of Cheerios for my supper, and that was low points. So I ended out last night, I think, 5 points. So that was all tracked. But smoothie this morning, coffee, all the good stuff. But other than that, there's no special plans. I'm just out in the sunroom. He's in his room watching his stuff. And I'm going to knit. And because I was knitting on this, I don't want to lose my stitches because I don't have the stoppers on. But it's getting there. That is a sleeve right there. But it's getting there. So let me flip you around. Alright, so this is the bottom part because you always start from the top down, but this is, I got the sleeves on a cable, and then I'll have to come back and I will have to pick up stitches here, and then pick up stitches on the bottom and here to basically close the circle. And then I will then knit the sleeve, I think it says to like 4 inches, and then you do a ribbing cuff for about 1 inch. So, but yeah, I've been knitting on this because I don't want to lose those stitches. Stitches are so hard to pick up sometimes. But anyways, so this right here is the yoke up here. This was the Knit One Purl One ribbing that I absolutely do not like, but it does give it fun texture and it's very stretchy. And so now I'm doing this much down. I have to knit 25 inches from the top of this all the way down. I think I have 12 more inches to go. And then I do a ribbing on the bottom. And then all I have to do is the short sleeve sleeves. And then on here, this is that mosaic blanket, and I'm doing the bottom edge. And let's see if we can see. That's not a good color, so I'll do it on this color right here. But that's why I was saying there's a V right there, and on this one I need to go through that front V, because when I turn it over I will be using the back V on the back. So, but, and this is the one side I have done that has that chain right in here, and that's what I have picked up, is on those chains right through there. And then these are my ends, and normally you'd have to weave them in, but I will do 2 rows of double crochet that will probably stand up about like this much more. And then when I flip it over and do the back side, I'll have to capture that loop right there in that chain 1 space, each one there, and do the same thing, so that when they meet up together, then I'll join them there. But I show you the tulips, but they're down at my feet down that way. But anyways, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to knit some more. I don't know, maybe go make a cup of coffee or something to try to keep warm. So I hope that your Wednesday is a great one. And like always, thanks for watching, my friends. And I'll see you at supper time.